This is GrantTalk, hosted by Libby Hyken, founder and CEO of GrantWatch and author of The Queen of Grants.
Hello, everybody. I am Libby Hyken. I'm the founder and CEO of GrantWatch and the author of The Queen of Grants, From Teacher to Grant Writer to CEO. And I am very pleased to be your host today on GrantTalk. And sitting with me now is Wayne Jackson, and he is from the Mercy Medical Free Clinics. He is a subscriber to GrantWatch, and he has won 2 grants that he found on GrantWatch. And he's going to tell us all about that today and his grant writing process. So Wayne, why don't you start off and let us know, what does your organization do?
My name is Wayne Jackson. I'm the Executive Director of Mercy Medical Free Clinics, and we're located, our headquarters is in Florence, South Carolina, and we are one of 36 legal free clinics in the state of South Carolina. We give completely free medical, dental, and medication support to qualified residents of several counties in the northeast part of South Carolina. So we are a healthcare and dental safety net in our area. Currently, we have 273 unduplicated patients, and with about 1,300 medical and dental visits last year.
How did you come to GrantWatch?
Well, I was looking for, I'm relatively new to the nonprofit when I took this job about 4 years ago. It was my second tour here, as a matter of fact. And the previous executive director had subscribed to GrantWatch, and I replaced her. And she explained that it's a great database, a simple database to go in and filter for grants that are appropriate for us as a nonprofit in South Carolina, and with our emphasis in health and dental care. And it was just very easy to set up those filters, and very easy to go through on a monthly basis or bi-weekly basis and find what grants may be applicable to me and my organization. And you've got the description right there, so you can very easily eliminate things that just aren't relevant.
Right. And our description is written by humans. So,
yes, it is.
Right? And so every description is not exactly the same as you find on other sites. We try to give you as much information as you need so you can go to your board and show it to them if that's what you want to apply for.
That's correct. I mean, it saves a tremendous amount of time rather than in chasing a rabbit hole somewhere that's not going to yield anything. You can just eliminate instantly.
So tell me about the grants that you won.
The first was Sisters of Charity. They're located in Columbia, South Carolina. Just went into the description and found out they do give money for operational support, which is kind of unusual, as you know. And the whole grant process for that, as I remember, took about an hour. And ever since then, we were able to establish a really good relationship with that grantor. And now, when we apply every year, since that relationship's been established, it's a done deal that we get funding from them.
It's about forming relationships with people.
It is. And without GrantWatch, I would have never known they were there to establish these relationships.
What would you tell people about forming these coalitions that work together? How do you go about doing that?
Well, that's very important. Relationships are everything. And you start off small and grow big, and you form these relationships with your core vendors like the United Way. They help us make these linkages. One of the most important linkages we have is our local churches. Our churches are a big financial support of Mercy Medical, and also an important conduit for sending patients to us. And also, we have very great relationships with several county chamber of commerces. We work very closely with them. They know the businesses, and they know the demographics of the employees that work in the businesses. So we're able to cultivate those relationships with those businesses through the chambers of commerce to send us those patients. So you're right. It's very important that we develop these relationships and grow those relationships. And I spend a lot of my time going and giving presentations about what we do and how to qualify for Mercy patients. We occasionally get some radio and TV time to do that also.
You found another grant, I heard.
With the Aflac insurance company. Mm-hmm. the duck people on TV.
Right.
So yeah, we have established a relationship with them, and I found that grant on GrantWatch, and we use that to support our drugs that we buy. When we have a new patient that comes in, and it's important to know that our patients, we treat a lot of chronic diseases, diabetes, hypertension, COPD in our clinic. That's our specialty, and of course, all of those medical conditions require maintenance medications. And we supply those for free. We buy those drugs for free. We buy those drugs with funding that we receive from grantors like AFLAC. Get our patients started with these medications until we find another totally free source that will send our patients drugs in the mail. Well, that's what AFLAC does for us. We've established that relationship with them on buying medications from them every year. Matter of fact, we do that.
And what about Frontline? Frontline Leaders Fund?
It was a social justice organization that we applied, and we had to prove that we take care of minority interest, and gave us a $500 grant because we promote that sort of activity.
The grants that you've applied for, how large or how small were they?
The largest amount I've received with GrantWatch actually was $15,000 through Delta Dental of Missouri.
You have all these you have this list of grants that you've won. You're ready to go to the federal government and ask for money. You realize that, right?
Yes.
There are longer grants, much longer, but you might be ready.
That's one of the things. As a matter of fact, we were talking about this morning with one of my incoming new executive director that there may be an opportunity for some federal money out there for us. No, you're correct.
State money.
Yeah, we do get some state money. We do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If I said to you, tell me your wish for your organization, what would it be?
The wish from our organization is to get the word out, to let people know that we exist. We have plenty of capacity for primary care. As a matter of fact, we've just started a new initiative. We are seeing undocumented patients now. And so we started a marketing campaign to go out to Hispanic groups in our community, Hispanic churches, Hispanic places of employment, and let those people know that we're here to help them. And so we're just generally trying to, post-COVID, increase our primary care numbers. Our dental program is going gung-ho. We have a waiting list for dental.
And I know you're a Christian organization, but do you accept people of other faiths?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. That has the fact we're a Christian organization has nothing to do with accepting our any particular faith. Yes, we accept people of all denominations of faith or no faith at all.
We're very proud of you. I want to say that keep the list of your grants close to you, and every time you apply, if there's a place to drop a hint or say something about the other funding that you've received in the past and who you're connected to, that will help you move forward and get larger and larger donations and grant awards.
Okay, well, that's good advice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wrote this book, The Queen of Grants, to give you that advice. But I'm very, very proud of you. Did you receive anything from GrantWatch when you told us that you won a grant?
I think I got a coffee cup.
Right, like the one that's here?
Yes, I do. I got one of those nifty cups. I do.
Okay.
I use it all the time.
Oh, okay. So you like lattes like me.
I do. I love lattes. Almond lattes, you bet.
So all those executive directors out there, if you don't have a GrantWatch latte mug on your desk, then let us know that you won a grant and you'll get one as well. Thank you very much. It's great to hear from you. Before we drop off, are there any tips you have for grant writers?
Yeah, just use this database, GrantWatch. Use it monthly. Just build it into your schedule because, as you know, it's updated all the time. And grantors come in, and you just never know when you're going to find a nugget out there, a substantial nugget for your funding. So just the membership fee. The grants I've gotten obviously have paid for the membership fee many times over. It's frankly one of the best investments I made when I started working in a nonprofit. Is that $200 a year? It's paid dividends multiple times over. And just use the product. Use it consistently, and it'll find great sources for you.
And we'll keep looking for you as well.
Okay, great.
So, thank you very much for being our guest today. And again, if you want to contact Wayne, it's give us that domain again.
Yes, it's www.mercymedicalfc.org.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
right.
Be well.
Thanks for inviting me today.
Thank you for tuning in to GrantTalk, powered by GrantWatch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this GrantWatch channel. Please consider subscribing to GrantWatch.com, and you can find the book, The Queen of Grants, by going to GrantWatch.com/book. Thank you again for spending your time with us.